This is the Man in Black bringing you another video. And I'm excited today to let you know I just got a Castle Grayskull, guys. This is one of the Grails. I had it when I was a kid, and then for some reason I don't know what happened to it, but now I've got it. I got it off of, from a friend that I just recently met. That's a big toy collector named Chris. Shout out to Chris. Now, right here I want to show you, not only did I get Castle Grayskull for a great price, but I also got Beastman and Faker. Now, I never had Faker as a child, but Beastman is definitely one of my favorite characters. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup on this. I'm gonna get it ready for the Batcave, and I'm gonna put it up. And I promise you guys, I'll give you a update video, or at the end of this segment, with a shot of the Batcave. Well, as promised, here is an updated view of the Batcave. I've done a lot of work. I've got some different items that I've purchased over the past couple of weeks to just try to make my display look a little bit better. And we'll start off at the top. So right there is the GoBot Command Control Center that I had as a child, and I found it up in the attic of my mom's house a couple weeks ago, and I pulled it down. I brought it home. I got a couple Transformers that my son used to play with, and then I'm going to transfer over. There's Castle Grayskull. I can't believe that I got it back again. I'm very happy. As you can see, I'm still doing some collecting. I don't have a lot of vintage He-Man stuff. As you can see, I got the Skeletor and the He-Man, and then Beastman and Faker, and that's it. And then back there in the back, I don't know how well you can see it, but I did get the Super 7 guys. I got He-Man, Skeletor, and then Hordak is back there in the back, if you can see it. And then I'll just pan on down and let you guys take a look. This is my Masters 2002 collection right here. Now I've gone to where I've separated them for the most part. The evil minions of Skeletor, and then the heroic heroes of Eternia that fight with He-Man. As we come down, I've added some comic books as basically like wallpaper behind to try to give a little bit more depth and color for the different figures and just let it pop a little bit. And then this is my army that I'm building right now. Now I have used those card backs because I think they look really good, and they look like the back of the or look like the old toy card backs. And they just remind me a lot of like Empire Strikes Back. And then I'll zoom in on the man, whether you guys agree with me or not. I'm a big Kylo Ren fan. I like his helmet, I like his lightsaber, his attitude, everything. And then as I try not to put my thumb in front of it, I'll just move on down, show you. Now I did try to recreate the fight between the Jedi and Palpatine. So that's why I got Palpatine sitting there with a lightsaber. You got the 3 Jedi attacking him. And we'll go over and look. Here is my collection of 6-inch Black Series figures and a couple masterpieces sitting in there. And then if you look in the background there, I've got the original 4-issue run for the Return of the Jedi. I think those look very nice back there. They're carded and protected. But I got those when I was very young. Then I'll show you guys. I got my old video game systems and some of the games I got. Those are my magic cards, which I promised a video, and it's coming up shortly. And then this shelf is a shelf that needs some work done. As you can see by the comic books in the back, I want to collect a little bit more G.I. Joe, but I just don't currently have them. But I took the G.I. Joe comic books that I think really showed the best of what I remember G.I. Joe being about. And I'll talk about these guys maybe in a different video, but you can pick these guys up at your local Walmart, the Elite Core. And then I just got some books and stuff from work. And we'll move over. Here is my 6-inch Stormtrooper setup. I got the, we'll be talking about these guys later. Some of them are very, very disappointing just because they have problems standing. I don't know why, but I'll go over it. And then I've got a little bit of stuff right here you can see on the walls. Got a couple things from Hobby Lobby, like these two Batman tins right here. I had a friend, one of my people I worked with, paint that for me, and then I got that Batman painting right there. My daughter bought that for me, and then we'll pan over. Don't have a lot of Batman yet, and it's not intentional. It's just I've been playing Magic for a while, so I didn't toy collect for a while. And when I was collecting, I was primarily doing He-Man and Star Wars. But the Batcave has some Batmans in it. And then if you look, this is the interesting piece right here I wanted you guys to see. I took some J-pipe, I think that's what it's called, from Home Depot, and I cut out 4 feet sections, and then I was able to use it to mount all those comics up there. Now those are the ones that I thought specifically spoke and made the DC universe over here matter the most for me. There's, if you look up there in the corner, there's the original 1989 hardback or trade back paperback for Batman. Now these weren't as prevalent as they are now, where every comic, every 3 or 6 issues, they make a trade paperback. That's the original one right there. That's the original The Killing Joke. And then I got some older Batman comics. And of course, one of my favorites is this Batman and Robin Green comic, where you have it kind of switching and roles, where Robin's sitting over Joker with that pipe. If you know what I'm talking about, you know that's a good funny thing that happened. And then I'll scroll down and show you. I got the whole Voltron set from the newest set. Now these don't they don't connect to each other. I don't know if I'm going to go and try to get the other Voltron or not. I got a couple pop vinyls right there. These I actually got for Christmas, and I'm going to be honest, these are my favorite gifts just because of the vibrant colors on them. Look at that. That Skeletor just pops. Alright, now I'm going to scan back around, and I'll show you what I did up above the door. Now I've got a bunch of Iron Man sitting here. These are all different sets. Now I know this one right here in the center is the Invincible Iron Man from the cartoon, but do not ask me what these other ones are, because I probably can't tell you. I know that this one right there is the 10-year anniversary one, I believe, and then that one's the Infinity War. But as far as what the mark numbers on them, I do not know. Now here is where I'm going to be putting my Avengers shelf. I got Hawkeye, Black Knight, Iron Man. There's a Deathlock enemy, and then I got what is definitely the best show on Netflix, The Punisher and the Daredevil. I got both of those figures. And then just like the DC wall, I've got a Marvel wall. I got some old comics that I used to use to draw when I was drawing as a kid. Mounted. There's Fantastic Four, Iron Man, and then the X-Men. And then I'll swing up over here, let you see my Fantastic Four and X-Men and Spider-Man foes. I don't have all of them. I'm not going to collect all of them, but I just get the ones that I like. And then I set up where Spider-Man was fighting with Green Goblin, and he's shooting him with a web. And then finally I got this last piece right here, where I put some of the new Turtles, and I have some Star Trek Nemesis figures with Jean-Luc Picard and Data. And then I've got a Predator sitting in the back. And then if we pull out, I've got an old-time cash register that my dad bought when he was younger. And then I've got that rather tall Hulk Hogan that's sitting there all by himself. I'll probably do a video later. I'm going to try to find his brother. They made a Roddy Piper that was his size. And maybe I'll get a couple wrestlers that I like. But that's the end of this video. And I just wanted to say thank you. And if you like the content, press that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think.